Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, Sacred Heart expanders of God's divine providence. With the new earth energies flowing in daily now, another veil was lifted, another layer of lower density removed for the great shift of the ages to continue. As we enter deeper into the 0 point still source energy, we are at 6 hours of blackout on the Schumann charts. Pachamama has entered into her deep sleep rest period before the full transformation in the light. The silent gold rays of the great central sun are preparing Gaia and all her children of the sun for the next integration phase of our ascension process. All paths eventually lead us home to Mother, Father, God, Creator. The quick path is to pick one and go all the way directly to the great mystery. This is the journey to the kingdom of heaven within. In the quantum field there is no time, space, or distance, only the seemingly separation from the sine wave of the one law. In the unborn mind of Buddha, the first thought turned the wheel of time and space until the sound of light manifested itself to create the infinite multiverse. We then lowered our consciousness into the simulation to experience all that time would allow. We have expanded into the ends of the space-time continuum and are returning linearly to the still white magnetic light at the center for full compression breakthrough. All the pieces of the puzzle are fitting together for the totality of the oneness of all life to be revealed, and all to come into completeness in the holistic unity of the Christ consciousness of cosmic origins. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end where we release a very powerful prayer. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 28 degrees. 57 minutes Taurus. The sun is at 12 degrees, 22 minutes Capricorn, 222 portal. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 13 degrees Capricorn. A fire worshipper meditates on the ultimate realities of existence. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 29 degrees Taurus. Two cobblers working at a table, from astrologyweekly.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Valerie A. Elster. Feeling new galactic frameworks dropping in today, you might notice a deeper connection to star family, Morning Star, from ValerieElster.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Jennifer Catron. Collective shadow body clearing. It's you until it's not. Clearing of all karmic timelines still held within and without. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Sophie Gregoire. Big shifts are around the corner. You are starting to see things differently. You have shed enough of old wounds to be able to release lower ties that attach you to misaligned situations, ways, people, and places. You had to heal these old pieces of you to get to that point. You had to face all the layers, the levels of it. You had to experience this and see yourself in it to know. Allow your knowing, your priorities to be reformed. You feel more capable than ever before to not repeat what's not true for you. More freedom, more alignment are about to find you. In the stillness of your soul, you know that some things can't just continue as they are, as your energy is continuously healing and upgrading to a higher timeline. Some things will change in a way or another. Now observe. Take a step back. Surrender. Control won't work here. Let everything play out as it's supposed to. Make space. This is how beauty will find you. From SophieGregoire.com. And from Divine Brol Thor of the Light, Holger Kirchhoff. From Spirit to Matter, from believing to knowing. Your heart-mind is glowing, and pure love is flowing. And from divine Sistar of the light, Akashra Azurite, the gateways of lifting the veils, open new doorways, remember your ancient, sacred, Avalonian aurora keys within. We come together as High Goddess Priestess once again, guardians of the sacred golden gates of light, universal High Goddess, guardians of the new diamond golden earth. Sacred passageways have opened. Winter fairy High Goddess Priestess, awakening initiations doorways, blessings divine diamond sun souls of crystalline light. 2023 High God Goddess sacred walk of aurora rays, new diamond golden earth timelines, galactic divine new quantum human crystalline consciousness shifts. Deep gratitude to all of our divine solar sun tribe. From Starseed Evolution United.net, and from Divine Brothor of the Light Pars Kute. Very strong incoming new divine energies and higher states of consciousness are giving birth to a divine new earth right now. Let's allow our resolutions to reflect our evolved state of consciousness, our spirituality. Let them be about love, the reality of all life, and simply being. We observe, feel, and simply allow any negative emotions or thoughts. We allow these old energies to flow through and out without giving them power or believing that they are personally ours. Within divine love of one, Pars Kute. And from divine Sistar of the Light, Lisa Marie Wright. 2023, the year of remembering and embodying our true divine nature and brilliance, releasing ego personality and embodying unique expressions of pure unconditional love and service to the highest of all. No boxes, no labels, no limits, infinite possibilities and potential, creative expression and exploration in eternal expansion. We are no longer bound by time. We are the greatest shift in consciousness that has ever occurred. We are the greatest love story ever told. We are what we have been waiting for. Our time has come. We are here now to live our most magnificent life. We are free to fully love and live again. Freedom forevermore. Let it all go. Let the true you glow. Let the celebrations begin. Together we have liberated Earth and humanity. Love is, just be, and allow it all to unfold. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Sylvia Gonzalez. We met on Earth to have a short journey together. Then we will have to go in different directions, but if divine love floods our souls, wherever we go, we will find ourselves again. We can never be apart again. Yogananda experience. We come out of the universal plan of creation. The universal mind is totally impersonal. It is pure love, passion, beauty, and creativity, ever expansion and infinite abundance. If we choose to live and act, believing that everything that happens will bring us a special message that shows and helps on our way how to be happy, or how to be able to love everyone, because the heart is infinitely vast and happiness is only possible with true love and if we develop a loving attitude. Let us marvel at what the heart loves and listen to the heartbeat of life that beats within us. We learn to feel enough to recognize our value, our uniqueness, the intrinsic potential of our abilities that is waiting to be expressed. Life is eternal and generates us this infinite, impalpable we call life. Here lies our ability to connect with the eternal and at the same time live in the present. Have a wonderful soul's day ahead, Sylvia Gonzalez. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Diego E. Berman, Ph.D., Weekly Energy Forecast, January 2nd through the 8th, 2023. Let your river run. Dear friends, welcome to the first week of 2023. A time to take a deep breath, relax, and start flowing like a peaceful river towards the ocean. The energy during these initial 7 days of 2023, a 7-year, is key for establishing your timelines for the rest of the year. The new frequency started yesterday with the official opening of the 1123 portal, but these higher frequency light codes will be working on us throughout this whole week and into the full moon later in the weekend. It is normal to feel a bit disoriented and a bit lost during this first week. It shall pass as we get closer to the middle of the month and our bodies adjust to the new year's energies and feel more grounded. Simply flow for now. At the same time, some of you may feel ready and excited to get started with all the new projects and resolutions you have planned for this new year, but it will be better to take it slowly and wait until the second half of January to get moving. Even though we are already in the new year, we are still in the transitional phase between the old and the new. Our bodies are slowly adjusting to this shift, and you might be better off just using this initial week to be still, relax, and focus on building a solid connection to your spiritual side. A 7-year is a good time for consciously expressing your inner wisdom into the world, not in a hurried way. Patience, self-control, and well-thought actions are going to win the game. Also, we still have a couple of planets in retrograde motion, which adds an extra layer of complexity and the need for a more careful and patient approach to life. Take time this week to go deeper into your own self by meditating, walking in nature, if weather allows, journaling, and perhaps reading or acquiring new spiritual knowledge. The cord cutting and full moon transmissions will be extremely useful as we approach the first full moon of the year in the sign of Cancer on Friday and Saturday, the 6th and 7th. The light codes of this intuitive yet sentimental full moon will be triggering deep emotional releases so we can enter the 2023 energies carrying less emotional clutter. Interestingly, the Three Kings celebration also falls during this week's full moon, emphasizing the idea of letting go of the old and receiving the new gifts for a new life. May you have a great first week of the year. We are just beginning to warm up to the new wonderful energies that await us during the rest of the year. Enjoy these magical 7 days. Much love. We are one. From DiegoBerman.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Ali Ray. Beautiful 2023 beloveds. So much in this moment feels profoundly new. For some, a profound transformation is currently underway. This transformation is being felt in the body with many pulses and sensations moving through various parts of the body. With these sensations, there is often a releasing of emotion, often experienced unexpectedly, or bringing with it also a memory of some kind. This experience may also include ringing in the ears, extreme sensitivity to light, extreme sensitivity to sound, periods of vertigo, a feeling of various spinning sensations, dizziness, heart palpitations, lightheadedness, exhaustion, intense electrical sensations, headache, inability to think straight, as well as various sensations of contraction and expansion in the brain. Along with these physical sensations, some are being thrust through a myriad of emotions that feel uncontrollable, and some of this is accompanied with lifetime memories or even ancient visions. Indeed, some are moving through a very holy corridor at this time. If you resonate with anything here, then you know. Precious hearts, all is well, it truly is. Some have asked, am I going to make it? I don't know if I can make it through this. Dear one, you are moving through this holy passage, and there is nothing happening beyond your ability to move through it. It is true. We are never given an experience beyond our ability to experience it. Your heart knows and holds within it all the guidance you require to fulfill this holy endeavor. There is much that can be said about all of this, but for now, let's be in silence together in our hearts. Breathe, allow, release the need to figure anything out. Nurture your body as it flows through this process and resist the compulsion to label or judge what is happening. Breathe and allow it all to be. It is a most holy happening. I so love you. Love is, love is, love is. God is, God is, God is. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Marie-Josie Garrison de l'Homme. Day 2, Portal Day. We start the year with Day 2, which is an important portal that asks us to swim with the current. The second and portal date will be 7/2023. 2023 marks the beginning of the second 10-year cycle for Ascension. This year will be an inspiring, motivating year, but you will also have to show your true faith. Other events will make sure you respond in faith, and many will be because fears are no longer part of you. On January 31st and the 1st, there was a very powerful release of fears. All sorts of fears were visible, as insignificant as they could be, and was accompanied by vertigo. This release was experienced on a global level. So now the chaotic events that would be present in 2023 will no longer reach you as before. Since 2020, we have witnessed lies. In 2023, you will now be asking yourself, what can I do to change this in my life? You will move further into your own truth that will become more and more important. Before, we could write about these topics, and it was only the first or second wave of awakenings that understood us, but now the third wave is also included. Do you now understand what the term truth means? Your own truth. The closer you are to yourself, to your soul, the more access you have to this truth. It's a spiritual journey that you must take and continue in 2023, and shall dismantle all forms of lies, beliefs, and personalities. We will continue to move forward in 2023, but more in joy, knowing very well that we must leave the patriarchal side to be in respect, dignity, truth, and love. Many will know magic, and this year is the calling of the soul to re-know his mission in life, his divine purpose. The human being must die, and this death is not always easy. Sometimes yes, and at some points no, will be very painful, but everyone has to go through it. Everyone who has made the choice to experience the earthly ascension. The year 2023 is the year of the hare or the water rabbit, and there is no coincidence. I have for 2 weeks a hare in my field, which I have never had before, and after doing research, because my intuition told me that it is the animal to have, this turned out to be true. We are going to start on January 22nd, 2023, the year of the rabbit, which is the year of hope. The rabbit, which is a symbol of peace and prosperity. So the year 2023, despite the dark sides, will be a very bright year for whoever desires it. A year of harmony, expansion of heart, expansion of consciousness. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Ramona Lappin. Happy new everything to all, always now. All we have to truly do right now is realize that none of this false reality is even real. Or rather that it is a holographic simulation overlaid by an artificial sine wave, inserts and overlays that are being projected out from within us and our cellular memories and mind, fully clearing in this now. As we now fully withdraw our conscious consent from these artificial matrix realities, its false, corrupt, and unjust, divinely unlawful systems, institutions, and leaders, they will disappear, as they have all been a projection of the one consciousness, the collective unacknowledged shadow aspects which we have been busy transmuting, healing, and alchemizing into ever greater levels of divine love, compassion, understanding, and wisdom, healing all. Having unified all as one from within our own consciousness, we complete this multidimensional merging of all of our aspects and higher identities, and simultaneously merging with this all realities, timelines, dimensions, realms, universes, and tribes as one divine organic creatrix field, rebirthing and fully remembering our one true self who is timeless, boundless, fearless, limitless, and free. Awakening and igniting our one true diamond avatar self and new ascension earth from deep within our ancient future memories, now fully returning and igniting, and with it we return to the future, the only true reality there ever was. As we return to our true authentic self, finally fully at home inside our sacred crystal lotus and emerald heart, ready to take over the world, returning the real truth, magic, freedom, unity, divine love, joy, abundance, and eternal life to all willing heart minds, as we remember who we truly are, which is at one with all, and a unique spark and aspect of God's source consciousness embodied, no thing more and nothing less. That's when we become everything and no thing simultaneously, where it's either no one's fault or everyone's, as all is truly one. A deep collective debt forgiveness is arising and completing from within the one, as when we forgive we set two people free, or rather all, bringing peace to the one mind and cosmic consciousness, dissolving all remaining karmic load, healing all bloodlines and ancestral lines, and completing this quantum healing process on behalf of the one, as we surrender to the divine love that heals all. Our eyes, higher heart minds, and arms open up wide as we unify all as one, together with our body and soul logos, cosmic monad, as all remember themselves as one. The memories of our new Eden and paradise awaken timelessly and fully from within the collective consciousness, morphogenetic field, and crystalline networks, overwriting that what was, so we can truly start all over again, now that we know better, and fully welcome and be the brand new beginning and co-create, aligned with all new worlds, all always projected out from what we hold within. Eternal love, Ramona. From Divine Sister of the Light, Erini, Crystal and Indigo Guide to the Galaxy. Athens, January 2nd, 2023. Twin Flames Update. I am sharing the following message not knowing exactly the magnitude of the impact that what is being described will have on ourselves, relationships, lives, and overall reality on Earth. But I feel that this is unprecedented, and the biggest news on the blessed change that is taking place. Message. The Pluto aspect is being Christed upon his own free will choice. His return in the presence of the great elders was long wished for and is now taking place. He is ready and has chosen to come back in himself and in his own true essence and heart after a long detached period from the heart of life. He is ready to embrace true ethics again and confess the full story of his journey and choices to himself, his divine counterpart, and his true family. The magician is becoming the living one again. A total transformation, inner healing, and restoration is already taking place for him. He is emerging from the depths of the world into the light of truth, conscious and aware of his doings and in full responsibility and acceptance of his own shadow self. Many inner realizations are manifesting. Trauma is being honestly addressed and self-responsibility is fully taken, meaning he is taking on a new position of responsibility and correction. This is a day of great celebration. His process is overseen by the great elders until everything falls back into place. This is a powerful being that has affected many, and the process of restoration is multi-leveled and needs careful examination and handling. Overall, the magician is being purified, and his power and love are being put in the service for the good of all. P.S. It was Persephone's powerful and clear position within herself that initiated the great portal of salvation, which also impacted him into his own return and back into his own living heart. So it is. Erini. From Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica. Embrace the Light World 2023. See the vision of a perfectly aligned harmonic world, aligned to the life cycle of every rock, tree, animal, fungi. Feel the harmonics of your physical form, your light body crystalline form. For the original template of us is present in every breath. The self-realization of who we are is available in every moment. We ask you to connect to this deeper self-awareness, the true light pulsation, the true harmony of us. For the inner sanctum of you, the true expansion of us, the true crystalline light network of every species. I ask you to remember this light in your light field, for the higher consciousness of us and our ability to resonate light at a higher quantum level is expanding. Simply feel this light in your light field, dear one. Be the awakened light portal for humanity. For the task of 2023 is simply to resonate and awaken to light. Vibrating a higher light view is simply the task of an accelerated, advanced light being. For we pave the way. Feel assured in your light advancement. Find peace and heart harmony with love for the journey. The Arcturians and Karen from KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn 144 God Code. The emotions are overcoming the difficulties from 3D relationships. Self-love will continue to support your heart to heal, which will help you attract what you want. Recognize the fears surfacing as feedback on what needs to still transmute. This will help you release any remaining subconscious expectations of what relationships should be. Now is the time to see beyond these illusions and grow. A new position is opening up where you are stable, strong, and grounded in the new earth. Any fears of intimate connections must release so you can receive and experience unconditional love. Go deeper into what you have been hanging on to from the past. Doing so will open your heart to live a life where joy and ecstasy flow through you freely. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you. Love, Carolyn from 144godcode.com. And from Dawn of Astrology, Venus in Aquarius. The goddess of love moves into the futuristic sign of Aquarius on January 2nd and will be transiting through the collective experience realm until January 26th. As Venus rules what we value in terms of romance and resources, our interests now acclimate to larger groups and communities as opposed to our individual one on intimate connections. We may begin to seek freedom in our structured personal relationships or ways to innovate and liberate our love languages. Lady Luck will connect with her cosmic lover Mars, retrograde in Gemini on the 9th. This supportive air trine holds the potential for meeting new and interesting people in social settings that can have the potential for intellectual stimulation and perhaps romantic exploration. Future bonds are being forged. Venus will then square the lunar nodes and Uranus in her home sign of Taurus on the 11th and the 14th, respectively. These challenging aspects are asking us to reconcile the past we are letting go of, especially emotional patterns that no longer serve us, and explore new solutions to align with our values in areas of love and money. On the 22nd, Venus will conjunct Saturn and Aquarius as Uranus and Taurus stations direct. Saturn and Uranus are the ancient and modern rulers of Aquarius, echoing themes of past and future that encourage us to seek new stability based on the higher knowing that we have now embodied. By the end of the month, Venus will be part of the stellium of planets that have shifted from Capricorn to Aquarius, aligning us with what is truly fulfilling in terms of our progressed future. This is a real I get by with a little help from my friends transit that can truly reveal our tribe. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Adrian Elise. The Sun in Capricorn is an exact square to Chiron in Aries, bringing life's frustrations close to the surface. Why is it so difficult to simply live and survive? This is just on the heels of an intense Venus-Pluto conjunction that happened on New Year's Day. This is bringing up our most vulnerable feelings around being controlled by outside forces, combined with building frustration around not being free. Humanity is ripe to stand up and claim their right to an abundant and sovereign existence. Venus in Capricorn is exactly opposite of Black Moon Lilith in Cancer at 29 degrees. Our feminine is facing the darkness in order to overcome the fear of her awakening power. It's a big shift of energy as Venus moves over into the sign of Aquarius this week. We are claiming a higher spiritual feminine perspective. There is a way bigger picture to all of this, which is hard to see from the corner of the dark dungeon. Black Moon Lilith will move over into Leo on January 9th, shining the light on all of the darkest dark. Venus is across from Black Moon Lilith now, but will meet up again with this dark vacuum in space in July, just as Venus is getting ready for a retrograde. The feminine is facing the darkness in order to become the light. Mercury and Venus just crossed paths right as Mercury turned retrograde. They won't meet again until after Venus turns retrograde at 28 degrees Leo on July 28th. It will be a mighty council and reunion, as Mercury has been quite a friend. Venus and Black Moon Lilith will meet 3 times, twice in Leo, and the 3rd time happens in October at 0 degree Virgo. 2023 is a rebirth for the feminine, as she is supported back into her full shining. Saturn is at 22 degrees Aquarius, and Neptune is at 22 degrees of Pisces. Mercury and Venus have been taking turns crossing 22 degrees of Capricorn for this great lining up of stars. Mercury is an exact sextile to Neptune tomorrow, throwing us a line to get out of the dark stories of the past, rewrite them with more magic. Says Mercury sextile Neptune. Imagination and creative dreaming is our only way out of this. Everything is starting to move again now that Jupiter has made it to 1 degree Aries. Jupiter will move to 2 degrees on January 8th. Neptune is inching forward to 23 degrees Pisces that same day. Pluto will make the epic move to 28 degrees Capricorn on January 12th, the same day that Mars turns direct. We are pushing the boundaries of the stagnant gridlock feeling of the last 6 months of intense squares and Mars retrograde. Everyone can feel that it is time for things to start moving again. Mars has made it back to 8 degrees Gemini as we all breathe a sigh of relief. Now to climb our way back out of the shadows of suppression of expression. Mars turns direct on January 12th, lingering at 8 degrees Gemini until January 24th before really moving again. It could be a bit messy as all that has been happening inside of us begins to express out into the world. Mercury will turn direct on January 19th. Just in time for a new moon at 1 degree 33 minutes of Aquarius. By the end of the month, Jupiter will make it to 5 degrees Aries. We will really feel things moving after Jupiter and Mercury come out of retrograde shadow the first week of February. This Friday is the full moon in Cancer at 16 degrees 22 minutes. The moon will be in sextile and the sun in trine to Uranus in Taurus. This makes this full moon about learning our own energetic, intuitive wealth. We are being invited to claim and feel worthy of an abundantly joyful life. That's what it feels like when you come back into the arms of the Mother. Last month's dark journey of Pluto opposite Black Moon Lilith took us deep in the wound of separation. It's preparing and pushing us to release back into interconnectedness. This Cancer full moon offers the opportunity to be reborn into wholeness with full permission to blast off into spiritual awakening and ascension. From AdrianElise.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Mercury retrograde in Capricorn, sextile Neptune in Pisces. Sun in Capricorn, square Chiron in Aries, and trine North Node in Taurus. The emphasis on Capricorn energy encourages us to focus on responsibilities and commitments, structure and accomplishment. But the strain is beginning to show. Sometimes it feels like there's too much to handle. We're not living up to what is expected of us. Chiron's painful square pokes holes in our plans, fuels doubts, plays on perceived limitations, downplays strengths. Yet if we listen carefully, maybe what Chiron is really asking is, why are you pushing yourself so hard? You can be strong without being strong all the time. You can be weak without weakness being a fault. You can be wrong without it damaging your credibility or authority. Own your mistakes. You can be suffering yet still manage life effectively. You can be both courageous and scared at the same time. You can lose but still come out on top. Contradiction is part of being human. Listen to your body. Make time for relaxation. Be open to instruction from Spirit. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 229, Red Galactic Moon. The number 8 is called Galactic, and its keywords are harmonize, model, and integrity. It's the 8th step of the White Wind wave spell, and we now shift well past the halfway mark and begin to see tangible progress. If we have been journeying through it consciously, the current theme is communication, and as today is the number 8, we can expect any conversations we engage in to go smoothly. Harmony is a key word, and on number 8 days we can be reminded to address any disharmony in our lives. Today is the red moon, which is all about going with the flow. This is a great combination of number and day. When you combine the meaning, the result is purify to harmonize, or flow integrity. To summarize a very relaxed day, simply surrender and you'll find harmony. This gentle day can benefit us all, and if we wish to make the most out of this wave spell, then relaxing and replenishing our energy levels has got to be a good thing. This sets us up nicely to tackle the rest of the wave spell. And today from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Red Galactic Moon, 8 Maluk, Keen 229, 2nd of January 2023, flowing into harmony. 2-1-2023 equal 217 equal 28 equal 10 equal 1. Day codes 2, twins, alliance, partners, cooperation, duality. 10, manifestation, power, authority. 1, new beginnings, original, unique, leader, independent. Month year codes 1, 7, spiritual test, initiation, solitude, magic, mystic, magician. 8, infinite, abundant, source flow. 20, the awakening, clear vision. 23, royal star of the lion, strength, protection, support. Keen 229 equal 13 equal 4. 13, keen code equal goddess power. Today we are aligning with cosmic consciousness and harmonic time through the goddess. The number 13 is very mystical, and its frequency aligns you with the natural order of creation and the mother aspect of source. The 13 relates to the 13 moon cycles in a year and the lunar calendar, which has a feminine coding aligning with natural time and the cycles of nature. Following a 1320 synchronic frequency, the dream spell coding breaks us out of the artificial 1260 count matrix. The 13 is so powerful in opening your pineal gland and activating you to awaken to God consciousness that it was deliberately branded as evil and bad luck, especially if falling on a Friday. The dark controllers wanted to keep humanity enslaved, so they attached fear to this frequency to scare the masses away, preventing empowerment and impeding ascension and the evolution of humanity. Today, the Galactic Goddess doubles our goddess energies through the year energies of 4 Maluk. The 13-4 coding is a new earth code, building our new world on a foundation of love, compassion, and sensitivity. 9 months ago, the last galactic spin, Keen 229, arrived on Easter Sunday as the goddess aligned with the masculine Christos energy through the resurrection process, raising from the dead and claiming our divine destiny. Indeed, today as we birth this brand new 2023 year, it is akin to rising from the dead and starting afresh after the suffering has ended. Today is day 8 in the wave spell of Eek, the great white wind, who holds the power of spirit and is bringing forth the benevolent winds of change. We are learning to embody spirit by becoming hollow vessels for spirit to communicate and work divine magic through our being. Today we are purifying our vessel to allow for a greater flow of integrity and compassion as we channel spirit. Tone of creation, galactic tone 8 in the mental realm, action modeling, power harmonize, essence integrity. The galactic tone will influence much mental analysis today. The most important factor is that we model integrity in our thoughts, words, and actions. We are modeling flow, allowing for spirit to guide us to a more harmonious life and a harmonious world. Through the powers of universal water, we are returned to a state of wholeness and harmony. We need to reflect on the messages from Spirit and ensure that we are aligned in order for us to evolve and become enlightened. Galactic tone also focuses on integrity as it operates on the mental level. You will be mindful of scrutinizing your thoughts and actions, examining whether they are in total alignment with divine will, and coming from a place in the heart, focused on loving kindness to yourself and all other beings. Our plans need to be transparent and for the highest good of our community and planet, for them to hold up in these new energies. Our projects and business models will then serve as a model for others following in our footsteps, who hold the ideals of unity, peace, and harmony as a priority. At Tone 8, we have entered a new scale, and we are so proud. We just have to model ourselves for others. We have also mastered harmony at this stage. We are galactic, and don't we know it? May the Galactic Goddess fill your golden chalice with her divine blessings and infinite love. Today's question is, how can I purify my mind in order to align with God mind, modeling greater integrity, compassion, and harmony as the foundations for our new world? Divine blessings for filling up your golden chalice with the beautiful gifts of God, Goddess. In la ketch a la keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 229, Red Galactic Moon. The mantra, the code for today is, I harmonize in order to purify. Modeling flow. I seal the process of universal water. With the galactic tone of integrity, I am guided by the power of space. And on this powerful day of activations, manifestations, and transformations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. 37 into 73 coming in, heaven on earth. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. So if you'd like to help support our work, our mission, and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. Now I'd like to thank Divine Sis Star of the Light, Carol Arnett, for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We truly appreciate you and your continued support, and we appreciate all of you and your continued support. We couldn't be doing this work without you, so thank you all very much. And if you'd like to support us with a one-time donation, you can do so to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at egolovecondor.com. Now, I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now, we're going to complete today's transmissions with a powerful prayer from Divine Sister of the Light, Aurelia. Prayer for transformation and ascension. My beloved I Am Presence, I acknowledge you as the source of my being and life. I ask for the divine plan for my life and my holy purpose on earth to be made manifest now. Please shine your love and your light into my heart and into all my chakras, into my mind, my feelings, and my physical body. I hold myself willing and ready to receive more of thy light and thy presence, so that I may express and expand my consciousness through thy Christ love and wisdom. I ask that you monitor my heart and feeling world to receive daily and in all matters of my life the wisdom and guidance that will quickly take me with ease and grace through the 7 temples of the path of initiation to receive the gift of my ascension as soon as I meet all requirements. Charge all conditions and activities of my physical life with your sacred fire, love, purity, beauty, grace, divine perfection, and with all the God attributes of the 7 sacred flames. Reveal your divine will to me daily, and release in me the illumination ray of the mind of God. Infuse in me the healing power of your eternal presence. And so be it, beloved I am. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful and blessed week ahead as we journey through the next powerful portal of the full moon on Friday the 6th. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.